Hey audience, welcome back and it's the third episode of iTalk, the session where every voice matters. So today in this podcast, we are very delightful to have two guests in this session and they are the educators of Riyan International School. The today's guests are Ms. Sanchari Bhattacharjee and Mr. Siddharth Sinha. They are the educators of Riyan International School who continue to guide, inspire and mentor students every single day. So let us welcome them today in this podcast. And as I said earlier, today we have the privilege to invite today's two guests in our podcast, and they are the educators of Riyan International School. And as I said their name as well, so I want to hear from them. So, guest, please introduce yourself in front of the audience.
Hi, I'm Siddharth Sinha, educator of Riyan International School. I'm teaching general science over here, and I'm very much glad that today our Vicky sir has called me over here for the iTalk.
Hello everyone, I'm Sanchari Bhattacharjee, the educator of Riyan International School, and I'm teaching music here. I'm feeling very glad to be a part of this iTalk show, and thanks to Vicky sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am and sir, for introducing yourself. Now, with that, let's begin our podcast session. So, ma'am and sir, the first question to you is how your journey began in Riyan International School and what keep you motivated here?
This is a very beautiful question, sir. The first day when I came to the school for the interview, I was literally having no idea that I will be a part of this beautiful family here. But when I got the chance, it was like the seventh heaven. Uh, the thing which keep me motivated every day is the friendly nature in this school. I have not seen, I have worked in many other places, but I have not seen such friendly nature in any other workplace. This is the first time I got such a beautiful ambience here. So this is the only thing where I keep myself motivated for working, and also my colleagues and everyone are so much friendly, sir.
Wow, that's very impressive answer from you, ma'am. From your answer, I can see that your dedication and passion towards teaching is very impressive and you are very hardworking. It truly reflects on your answer. Thank you. Now, we want to expect the answer from Siddharth sir.
As Vicky sir, you said, this is a very wonderful question. The thing is that as when I began this journey in school, it was actually my only motivation over here is to spread knowledge. Whatever I know, I just wanted to share with my students, and I also wanted to learn something from them. The day I entered the classroom for the first time, it was like I've seen those young faces, and the young faces were like they were asking for some knowledge, for some curiosity, and this curiosity of learning and knowing everything and asking every time, this is the thing that is keeping me motivated every time. I know it was a very tough job for me, and I just learned patience by just making them teach. Some of the students are sometimes they are little bit naughty also, and some are very much, what to say, they are curious about to know what is happening. Sometimes in my science classes they are like asking, sir, what will happen if I mix this potassium permanganate with some type of another acid, then what will happen? So these are some of the types of curious questions to me which they are asking, and this is keeping me motivated every time, so that I can give my best to them, and their small wins, their small things are just making me happy every time. That's all.
Such a lovely answer from you, sir. Means it's really heart touching. It truly shows that yes, passion and dedication builds the strong foundation of the school. Now, moving on to the next question, what is your teaching philosophy, according to both of you, and how do you apply it in your classrooms?
Because sir, as I already said you, that the curiosity, the curious minds, these are the main motivations for me. But behind the philosophy, I want to say that each and every brilliant mind is different. Their thinking level, their learning level, each and everything is different. For that, we have to take different teaching methods. Sometimes, suppose, let me give one example. Whenever I'm entering, suppose I'm giving the example of class 6. Class 6, the two students are very much active. They are always active, always, uh, what to say, they are always ready to do whatever they want to do, and they always ask questions to the teachers, and they sometimes make the teachers mad also. So for them, what I have to do, I have to take interactive classes for them. I sit and sometimes I work in between the classes. I show some types of practical notations. Sometimes I make some devices, some instruments. This type of things I show to them. And suppose if the class is very much lazy, so what we can do, we can make the sessions like we can either go to the science lab, we can do audio visual classes. These are some of the philosophical things which I can say that I go by this type of methods. Now I will pass on to the Sanchari ma'am. Sanchari ma'am will speak about it.
So, sir, as you know, I'm the music teacher of Riyan International School and also the dance teacher. In the beginning of the session, I found that some of the students are not at all interested in music or dance. So I have to make them bound to do the class, and to every class I have to tell them to bring their copies for music. But they used to ignore me because I know that they are not at all interested. Even in my childhood days also, I was also not interested in song. By all of a sudden I came to this track. But nowadays I could find that when I make them know about the rhythm section, that how we sing, actually the singing is all about rhythm, no? So when we know that they are understanding the rhythm section of the song, that time I felt that they're putting little bit of interest in the music classes and dance classes. They're interested as they're getting some energy booster things in dance classes, but in the music classes they are not so much interested. But I make them learn about the rhythm section, which is the most important thing in the music. So rhythm section makes them feel interested, and now I could find that they are all good and they are moving on the track. Next session, I'm eagerly waiting to see the next session how they are performing.
Wow, that's such a beautiful answer from you too. That truly defines that it's not about teaching, but also it's about building characters. So now moving on to the next question. What Riyan International School teaches apart from academics also?
Yeah, apart from academics, our school is teaching coding and robotics for standard 2. I'm taking that. Guitar classes are also there. Sometimes that ABLP classes are being taken. It is actually the ABLP classes are like the students are learning advanced basic learning programs. And public speaking is also there, which is helping the students to face off outside the schools. Suppose they are going to give some speech, so they are able to do it very much confidently. And other than that, there are also some more things which will be said by our Sanchari ma'am.
Apart from academics, I'm teaching art and craft, like crafting and all. And I find that students are very creative in our school, because nowadays many students are not at all interested in coloring or making drawings or portraits. But in our school, I find that students are very much interested in doing such things like crafting, making new things, making new ideas for making the craft materials, which is very much interesting nowadays. And I'm also learning something from them. Actually, in my last week only, I was having class with class 8, and I was just forgotten how to make the kite. I have done in my childhood days. So those students helped me to do that, and I felt so glad that actually nowadays students are having interest in crafting and arts. So in our school, apart from academics, also many extracurricular things are there, which are very much good and excellent.
Yeah, it's a true fact that apart from academic, Riyan School also focuses on other fields as well, such as like as the sir has said about public speaking, coding and robotics, and Sanchari ma'am has also said regarding the art and craft, music, dance, and apart from them, more other such programs are there in school, which is going on regular basis practice, such as ITPS classes, in which it concludes of martial arts, yoga, and some other culture fest as well. We celebrate each culture here in every part, so that the students can get to know the value of it. We follow the unity and diversity norms. So these are the things which grow in Riyan International School and make this school very special. It really gives a balance between the real life world and the teaching, and makes the student to face to the outer world. So thank you for both of your answers. So moving on to next question, but it's not, we can say, a question, it's a request type. So as we all know, audience, that ma'am and sir have a beautiful music talent. So I want to request you from your side only that to please, ma'am and sir, light up this iTalk session with a small song for us.
Actually, we are not at all ready with the thing, but okay, we are trying to do so. But
I will need the guitar actually.
actually, yes, let's bring the guitar first.
Don't worry, sir. It's not at all problem. We'll provide you the materials what you need. You need a guitar, and it's here for you. Please, sir, sing for us.
Thank you, Vicky sir, for providing this guitar.
As we all know that 14th of February is a black day for all of us, because on this day there was a Pulwama attack. So we are singing a song tributing to all our Indian armies.
ऐ मेरी ज़मीं अफ़सोस नहीं जो तेरे लिए सौ दर्द सहे, महफूज रहे तेरी आन सदा, जान मेरी ये रहे न रहे।
ए मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरी, तेरी नस नस में मेरा इश्क रहे, फीका न पड़े कभी रंग तेरा, जिस्मों से निकल के खून कहे। ओ ओ तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बनके, मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरे खेतों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। ओहो ओहो ओहो।
That was such a beautiful song you both have sang. Thank you so much for filling this session with such positive energy and melody. Okay, now moving on to the next question, and it's very important as well. So, what challenges does the teachers or educators face while making students learn in this digital era, especially in this modern world?
Actually, sir, this is a very genuine questions nowadays, because literally all of the children are facing such problems, like they are using social media live and they are using mobile phones, which is affecting their studies also. In our school, we are facing such problems like many students are having speech problem. As in the childhood days, they are using phones so much that screen timing is so much that they are having speech problem nowadays. So in our school we are having that thing that we are giving those students chance to get rid of this problem by we are training such students. Like we are having many students in our skg also, they are having some genuine problems like speech problem, they cannot write properly, such problems are there, but we are genuinely facing problem, but we are taking that challenge on us. All of our educators are taking that challenge, and we are trying to cure that problem, that serious problem, and we hope that we will come over it, and we will have a very nice number of students, we are getting rid of such problems.
Very well said by ma'am. With this, I will add one notation too. Nowadays, there are a lot of type of technologies which came. Suppose with the help of my music only, I will say that nowadays music therapies is also available, because this music is having some type of notations which is directly connected to some of the nerve cells which is present in our brain, which can cure it. Suppose someone is not being able to talk properly, or someone is not being able to that concentrate anywhere, this music therapy is helping a lot. So sometimes what we are doing, we are keeping some classes for this type of therapies. With this, what we do, we put on some music which are actually very much mild meditative type of music. So sometimes I just find it, or sometimes I just record it, and by that the students are listening to it, and this is helping the students a lot.
So, the next question is, as we are living in the modern world today, so how does Riyan International School help in digital learning? Or we can say more about smart classes, how it's been done in this school.
Very nice question, sir. With this, I will say that I already said you that I am taking the class of coding and robotics. And coding and robotics classes, actually it is in this class we are making the students learn about the codings. Suppose the students are learning how to make web pages. In some of the classes they have learned how to use HTML, C++, Java, and they are learning lot of type of this type of codings. There is another class that is digital art. In this digital art they are learning how to make 3D faces, suppose 3D objects, 3D type of things. So with that, suppose there is one type of app is there, that is SculptGL. In the SculptGL, some of the students of senior classes, they are being doing this type of classes and learning how to make 3D objects. And out of that, Canva is also there. In the Canva they are learning how to design some type of cards. uh, they are also giving some types of, suppose they are wanting to give some type of invitation, they are designing invitation to there. So these are things which are they learning. And smart class is also going in. Suppose all the teachers are being assigned with smart classes and they are doing audio visual learning there. Suppose we are suppose taking any type of topic, suppose chemical changes. So we are showing them some type of videos, and suppose with that we are adding some type of instruments there, and we are making them learn to it. They are watching the videos and the teachers are there to guide them. And after seeing the type of videos, they are learning from that and they are directly doing it practically. So these are the things which are being taught by the educators of Riyan.
That's very impressive answer, sir, from you. And from here we get to know that yes, Riyan International School truly influences and inspires in modern digital learning, and it really needs to be learned because as it's a way of skill development and which the modern world needs, and right now especially the students who are learning, so that they can skill up more, especially in the future. Now moving on to the next question, and the question is about yourselves regarding, and the question is a little bit emotional also as well. Means the question is, what inspired you or motivated you to become a teacher or to take the career or the profession as a teacher?
Actually, sir, this is a very emotional question. Uh, I got the inspiration or motivation from my childhood days. When I was very young, in class 2 or class 3, I used to steal chalks from my school, and I used to come back to my home and write on the walls and try to learn my homeworks by teaching my students. Actually, there was no students. My students were my parents only, and I used to make them learn about what I have learned in the school on that particular day. So these things inspires me that I wanted to be a teacher when I used to see my teacher making me learn, and from that only I got the motivation. But when I went to Kolkata for my higher studies, I was not having any particular aim to be a teacher. I was going to be in industry line, but when I came back here again, and that time I again thought that let me be a teacher, because the thing which I know, I wanted my students to learn those also. So that's the thing what I have for what I am just now a teacher in the Riyan International School.
Sir, as you asked this question is actually very much deep, and actually it is having a big story. I'm just saying it briefly that actually in my that during my college days, actually I was having a big dream of being a researcher and all. When I went to Delhi, I used to be there in MIT University. There I was doing some researches also, and after completing my researches also, then I, due to some family circumstances, I have to come back again to Silchar. And in Silchar, I was used to teach some underprivileged students. And still now, there are some of the students, from them I don't take any type of fees. And this have inspired me a lot to give my knowledge, whatever I know I should give it to them. Then later I joined some schools, and after that I got a chance to come over here in this Riyan International School, and I got the chance to give whatever I know, and I am teaching them, and whatever the students are knowing, I am trying to learn from them. Our management is also giving so much opportunity to learn a lot. So this is a give and take type of relationship between the students and me, and between the management and me. So that's how I come to this teaching profession.
That's very emotional answer from you too. It truly reflects in your words that yes, what inspired you to be a teacher. So now it's the end of some serious discussions, and now moving on to the lighter part. we'll be having talk about some little bit funny, interesting questions. So, are you ready?
Yes,
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 sir. Why not?
obviously.
So, the question is, at home, have you ever switched yourself into the teacher mode while talking anyone of your family members?
Yes, yes, this is happening a lot. Actually, my mother is also a teacher. I am also a teacher. We both actually debate sometimes with some types of topics.
This thing is happening every day in my home because my father is the only one with whom I do so much of things. I mean, I joke with my father. I got angry with my father only. So whenever I feel like shouting at my home, I'm the only one who shouts at home. I shout at my father. So in the school also, with my students, I do that, and the same thing I do with my father at my home.
Okay, so from the both of your answers, I've got to know that yes, the teacher profession is still intact at the home as well. Some may fight, some are debating, but it's truly amazing. You're still dominating in the home as well. So moving on to the next. So be honest, have you ever enjoyed giving surprise tests to the students?
Of course, yes, sir, because I love to see the tension in their face when I go and tell them that there will be a surprise test.
Ma'am is saying that she waits for the surprised faces, but with me, I am a little bit different. I don't say that there will be a surprise test. I enter surprisingly, I take the test. That is how it's going on.
Okay, moving on to the next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how will you rate yourself that how strict are you really with the students?
I would rate myself 10 on 10 because whenever I enter or I just go by the corridor or any in front of any class, the students get afraid of me so much. I don't know what is there in my face. I also know that. I don't know what is there. Actually, I scream a lot. What I told in my earlier question also, but I scream a lot. That's the only thing they got scared, and I rate myself as 10 on 10 on the strictness.
And I am just the contradicting one. I am just the opposite. The students are not at all afraid of me. Sometimes they have also given me one tagline that I am the coolest teacher of Riyan. They are actually sometimes I'm like the agony the aunt for them. They are facing any type of issues. Suppose they are unable to tie their tie also. They comes to me. They say, "Sir, please help me out," and they are like very much friendly with me. They speaks about whatever type of problems are with them, and sometimes when I get angry, which is my angry mode, during that time they listens very carefully because they knows that when my temper is very much high, it is actually they are crossing the limit. That is the only thing.
Okay, so both teachers opposite poles like north and south. That's really interesting. So that's the end of a fun part. And now, audience, you all know what I'm going to say. We are going to the funny part of our series, and this is the rapid fire question. So, teachers, are you ready for it?
Yeah, yeah, obviously.
So, the first question is for you two. What do you like, solo singing or group performance?
Solo singing.
Solo singing.
Wow, same thought. Okay, next question to Sanchari ma'am. What do you like, Bollywood song or classical song?
Classical song.
Very nice, ma'am. Now, Siddharth sir, are you ready? For you, the question is, what you would like, having extra holiday or taking students sometimes surprise test?
It will be extra holiday.
Okay, Sanchari ma'am, regarding your passion, mic on stage or attendance register?
Mic on stage.
Impressive answer, ma'am. Now, Siddharth sir, again, what you like, result day or annual function day?
It's an obvious one, annual function day.
Okay, got it. Now, one last rapid question for both of you. What do you like, class topper or the naughtiest student?
Noticed.
Naughtiest one. Because for me, no, we can furnish the naughtiest one to the topper one, isn't
And
it?
the fun fact is that the toppers are the naughtiest only.
Exactly, that was the fact.
So, beautiful answer from you. That was the end of our rapid fire question. And now, moving on to the last question of this podcast. How do you describe Riyan International School in one sentence about their learning and growing?
For me, a place where we can explore every day something new, or we can learn something new every day here.
For me, it will be knowledge with fun and curiosity.
That was a very beautiful answer from you too. So, audience, this was the end of our third episode of iTalk. And a special thank you to our sir and ma'am who have came here in this podcast, share your words of wisdom. Your dedication truly reflects, and that's why our school continues to shine. Thank you for coming here.
Thank you, Vicky sir, for calling us in this podcast. It was a privilege. And
Thank you. Also from my side, thank you, because we love to have you here, and we love the questions actually.
yeah,
So hey there, this is Vicky Bhattakur signing off for today. This is the end of our third episode of iTalk. So audience, see you soon on the next episode. Bye.